AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, put the little hi, the hand up like that, and leave me a message. Let me know how you feel about this subject. The only reason I'm thinking of this subject is I watched a video and has this peculiar little guy. I think he's hilarious. He's dating a Hispanic girl. He's white, with reddish hair. And he's got a beard now and a mustache. Anyway, he's dating this young lady, and I think she has a little girl. And she's Hispanic. And he told this story about going to go see the movie It. And I'm going to see if I can keep my friend from going to go see it and buying it instead, because I have the other ones. And I rather get it than go see it because he reminded me that I don't have my best friend with me anymore. He moved to another state, and he's the person that keeps me quiet. Doesn't mean I sit there blah 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 blah. No, I don't do that. What happens is I'm sitting there comfortable, and we always end up sitting where he wants to sit, and where he wants to sit, everybody and their sister wants to sit by us. And then they talk, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk, until finally I stand up and I say, "Could you please shut the hell up? If you don't want to see the movie, go to the snack bar. Go to the McDonald's across the street. But get the hell away from us. There's a lot of places to sit, but you chose to sit behind us, or beside us, or in front of us." And the reason I can get away with that is because my friend is always late. Always late. So, movies at one theater start at one time. So I always tell him that. The one that is in the small theater, I always tell him the time of that one. So then he'll go, "Oh," and he'll get all ready. And by the time he's finished, we can go to the large theater and see the movie in the gigantic screen. But we're going to be so early that we can go and sit wherever the place we want to pick we can. So, one year, I wanted to go sit, it had this big area in the front row, and it's empty. And I said, "Let's sit over there because we can see, and no matter who sits in front, because I always get the woman with a gigantic hairdo and they sit in front. So then I'm there looking, trying to see what's going on, and it just makes me so angry. I'm always going, why in the bleep is there always somebody with a big head in front of me? Because in those theaters they have a stair, and you go and you sit on a lower stair, but that person always comes with either a gigantic head or a big hairdo, and they sit right in front of me, always in front of me, and it makes me so angry. So one year we went to go see a movie, and I let him pick. I told him where I wanted to sit, but he still picked in the middle. And the whole place was empty. We were the first to sit. We sat down, and everybody and their sister sat around us, and they started to talk. The movie hadn't started, so I didn't say anything because, the movie hasn't started. If they had started rolling the credits of the commercials going on and all that stuff. Now, I would have turned around and I would have said, okay, all of you, the place is empty. You chose to sit by us. Now, when that movie starts, you better shut the hell up. I've done it before. So I just didn't say nothing. I just watched. And then here came a person with a big, gigantic hair. He sat right in front of my best friend. And I just did not say one thing. And he stood up and he just started screaming. I was there just like, I was so shocked because that's supposed to be me. He took my personality and put it on himself, and he just was yelling left and right, left and right. He is like, oh, hell no. He goes, the damn theater is completely empty. And you come and sit in front of us and around us and you start talking. He says, the theater is empty. And I turned to my friend and I said, let's just go sit over there. Nobody can sit in front of us. So he goes over, oh, I hate all you people. You made him right. Oh, he won. And I said, what the hell did I win? He goes, what did I win? I win a car? Are you going to go get us popcorn and soda pop? Because I always end up getting that. I was about to go get that when all these people started sitting around us, and I just sat down. I was like, I'm not getting up. He was so angry. It was just... It was so classic. And I'm the one that's supposed to be screaming and hollering because these people won't shut up. Or they're standing right in front of me and I'm looking over their hairdo trying to see the movie. And all I can see is the top of the people's heads in the movie. I was like, oh, hell no. I was so angry. And this time, I didn't have to worry. He blew up. He was almost like, oh my goodness, are you channeling me? I told him, because I'm not dead yet. And he was like, oh no. He says, I hadn't waited all year for this movie. And then these people are going to come and sit right in front of us. And I just laughed and laughed. It was just too classic. Too perfect. It's like I couldn't have planned it any better myself. So we went and sat where I wanted to sit. And he says, okay, I'll go get the food. And I was like, okay. And he came back with stuff I liked. I was surprised. I was like, oh my goodness. Food I like. He'll usually get what does he get? Oh, he gets hot dogs. I love hot dogs. But he'll get hot dogs and popcorn and a soda pop. And he got me my soda pop. He got the big one. And he got me my popcorn. And he got me a slice. He got a pepperoni pizza, but we cut it in half and we share it. It's enough. And we had a hot dog, and it was great. We were there just living our best life and having so much fun. Now, and then people would walk, but we didn't care. They weren't in the way. The movie hadn't started. We were ready for the movie, and the movie went on. and we had a good time. We watched it. Nobody's heads were in the way. Nobody sat behind us. Oh my God. Because they guessing that maybe somebody goes, I wouldn't sit behind them because they blew up a minute ago or something like that, you know? It was just so funny. And we got to see our movie. No interruptions from anybody. And um, it was just funny. Um, because I've been to so many movies, and somebody has put their watch, their iPhone in my face. Their light just was there, bright, shining in my eyes, and I was like, "Excuse me, I'm just texting my. I don't care. Get out and do that." And it's just so rude, and or they don't turn off their sound on their phone. They don't turn off their phone. I don't care if they don't turn off their phone. I just don't want their phone ringing all day. That I've had people do that. And I turn to them and I say, "Excuse me, you either turn your alarm off or whatever the hell that is, or I'm going to get up and I'm going to jump up and down on your leg and break your phone. Maybe your leg at the same time because you won't put your hand in there to let everybody know that it's your damn phone." And a guy reaches and gets his phone off and turns it off. And I was like, "You idiot. You're letting your phone ring because you don't want other people to know. We can hear it." And I was like so angry, but it was funny. You would have laughed. It was just, I mean, it's always like that. And I'm the one that always says something because everybody's too polite to go say something. And um, this one guy, I don't know what he brought, but he brought something that was just crinkle, 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 crinkle. And I was like, turned around and I said, "Excuse me, I don't know what you're doing back there, like unwrapping every Christmas gift you got. You saved it till today, but either tear the damn bag open or I'm going to go up there and I'm going to put the damn bag over your head and suffocate you." My friend like was like, "Oh my God, Mayo." I said, "Can't you hear that? You can't hear the movie because this stupid ass brought something in and he's playing with the damn bags. He brought his food in that bag and he should have gotten it all out and open before the damn movie started." That I remember that one was that Sick and Twisted show. Mike Sick and Twisted Cartoons. I think that's what it's called. And I love those. They come once a year only, and this asshole is there, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I mean, I understand you don't want to buy the popcorn or whatever. That's just your business. But like I said, open all those bags before. Or be nice and bring them in plastic containers so then you can open them and you can eat them and we're not hearing you crinkle the bag the whole time. I just pissed me off. I was like, "Oh my goodness." And it's not like these movies are cheap anymore. Oh my God. I was making a joke, but if I'm right, it would costed my friend over um, $26 just to come in, and that wasn't including the popcorn, the soda. And the thing is that you can't move. We were in this theater and the whole place was empty, okay, except for there were a few little bunches. We looked on the screen because you got to pick your location. I picked my location. I said, "Let's go right here." So we picked two where there was nobody. Not one person sitting next to us. we sit down, the whole square around us would be empty. And then we sat down, we had our soda pops, we were ready to just watch. And a few seconds later, that means these people had to have been behind us when they bought their tickets. And we went and sat down, and they came and sat right next to us. The whole theater was practically empty. I think in the whole place there was at the most of us 10. But of course, they had to sit right next to me, right there, two more people. And then over here, two more people. And I'm like, oh my God. And I know my friend is thinking, they better not open their mouth or Manuel's going to go off on them. And I'm like, oh, hell no. It was the new Godzilla movie. And I was like, "Oh no, you didn't." I had my popcorn card. I used up that. I wanted to get rid of it. I hate those, and I used up my card and got all the popcorn and soda pop and whatever that we needed, so that the card get thrown in the garbage. And then I'm sitting there and these people come and sit around us, and I look at him and he's like, and the tickets are not cheap. The popcorn's not cheap. Nothing there is cheap. And I'm like, oh hell no, if they start talking. And they heard me because I said it loud enough, and I leaned over to my friend and I said, if these people start talking, I'm going to prison. And he started laughing. He thought that was funny. He says, I was thinking the same thing. If Megan's going to go to prison if these people don't keep their mouths shut while the movie's going. And it was funny because, and he was saying that it happens all the time, Manuel. We pick a place to sit, and it's where there's nobody around us, and they come and sit around that person. So then these people, you can't move because you buy the location. You don't sit wherever you want like you used to. And I was like, okay. So we sat there and we enjoyed the movie. I heard a little bit of and then they stopped. But yeah, I mean, we had gone to see some other movie. I don't remember what it was, but it was a whole bunch of little girls sitting over there. Oh, it was Toy Story. We had gone to go see Toy Story, and there was these six girls. They weren't children. They were high school students that sit over from us. I was like, they're going to be talking. So the movie starts and everything, and my friend says, don't pay attention to them. And I said it loud enough. I said, if those little girls don't shut the hell up, I'm going to go and punch them in their faces. It won't shut them up, but it'll get their asses out of here because they'll go complain so we can see the show. And they didn't have no children with them. They were all grown-up girls. So I heard one of the girls saying, I wonder if he'll really come and hit us. And the other girl says to her, well, I came to watch the movie, so there's no purpose for us to be talking to each other. We can talk when we leave. And I'm like, okay, it's good. And we got to watch that movie. They whispered a little tiny bit, but it didn't bother me because they did get quiet. But I don't know who pays that kind of money so that they can talk. Go home and talk. Go somewhere to eat and talk. That's where you're supposed to be doing that. I go see movies with my friends. We go out to eat and we talk about the movie then after we've seen it. But anyway, that's just me. That's the way I am. But what do you think? How do you feel about that? I don't know. But go ahead and subscribe to my channel and let me know how you feel about that. Are you excited to go see the It or whatever movie? And let me know if you ended up, surrounded by assholes that won't shut up. Because that drives me crazy, you know. I don't mind if you're crying or laughing or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem when you're having a complete different conversation than what's going on to the movie. That I want to hear the movie. That's a lot of money to be throwing away just because you can't shut up. But anyway, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Put the hand up and leave a message. Tell me what you think. And do you say something or do you stay quiet? Let me know. I'd like to know because I don't. I'm sorry. That's a lot of money just to sit there and let these assholes talk all night long and you're there like I could have stayed home and then bought the movie and watched it on TV or do a Redbox if they go to Redbox. You know, some movies don't go to DVD. That's my point. So I want to see it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Leave a message and leave a topic you'd like to talk about. Anyway, AA, see you in church.